they were playing it. Like I was like,
how can you be watching something that has over 3,000 episodes?
It's addictive.
For what?
It's addictive. They can't help it.
How can you sit down and watch something that has 3,000 episodes when you could easily watch something that is just, in fact, after 6 episodes, you might even be asking, okay, so what happens after this? Exactly. But like, how do you sit down and watch? So that's like basically your entire life. You're just using your entire life to watch TV
consistently every day. They must choose a particular time to watch that.
And don't get me started on telenovas. Those are just the worst. Okay, but let's come back. Coming back to Nollywood, I would have said, like I said 15 years ago, I would not have sat down to watch anything because too much. Those sound effects used to irritate.
How do you deal with the graphics? Me now, I'm more of if the photography and the pixels are not right, I lose interest.
Like I don't even know how people actually sat down to watch those things. And you'll see people
that was the entertainment that time.
As they're watching, they'll even be like, hey, he's going to die. And I'm like, you could just watch an American thriller and get 3 times the experience of what you're watching right now. But I can say Nigeria is doing so much better.
Yeah.
Although I will say that we're doing better in our series than our movies, so we should promote that. What do you think, Jessica?
Well, I would say there are new movies coming out now, which are now like series.
Okay.
So, and we're accustomed to just single movies for Nigerian movies. Okay, just once you watch maybe part 1, part 2, and you're done. But now we're just amazed the fact that series are coming out and they are wonderful. Like you just knew that we have to promote this industry in terms of series. So I will say that we are making progress first of all, and then we should keep on, going on in the series.
Okay, with the series.
Yeah.
Fun fact is that Nigeria produces over 50 movies per week.
Approximately 2,500 a year or what?
Per week. 50 movies per week come out in Nigeria. I'm not talking about the standard we are actually speaking. We know this,
but almost like the largest.
We know the standard we are speaking.
Yes,
of.
We know now.
But we're talking about those with the interesting sound effects and the dragons flying in them. Okay,
no.
Don't get me started on that. But my point is, Nigeria releases 50 movies per week.
Wow.
And how much of that do you actually think is affecting our status in the movie sphere of the globe? Well, how much of that do you actually think is touching the globe for them to say yes, quality? I will sit down and watch this.
Well, now I'll say yes, we are touching the globe in terms like they are now recognizing us in terms of our quality, our standard now, like the present movies. Yeah. But as for the 50 movies per week, we can't say all of them. We can't even say 50. We're not sure. We're not confident of saying 50 is enough to for them to say, okay, this is of standard.
Yeah.
This is of quality and budget.
When I first started seeing improvements in the industry was in about 13 or 14. Well, there was one particular movie that came out. I can't mention the name, of course, but I would say
present 2015.
Around that time, there was this movie with, let me just say the characters, people. There was AY and somebody else in that movie, and then the movie was everywhere, and I was like,
it was a popular movie.
This looks nice. This looks nice. I didn't watch it. Spoiler: I didn't watch it. So I was just like, okay, that looks nice, because that was the first time. Let me know, that was the first time I was ever seen a Nigerian trailer before.
Wow.
Yes, because back then most of our movies were
just come out and you just watch them.
Out, and after that, to God be the glory, we're waiting for part 15. But the point is, we didn't really have trailers or anything to hype to even say expect this is coming out. It's just that once you finish watching part 1, they're going to tell you expect part 2
at the end of the movie.
At the end of the movie, which isn't very catchy because I can say, one was so bad, I am not going to see two. But if your trailer is even promising, I might even carry myself there too.
Yeah.
We know what we're talking about. Okay. You want to join the conversation, please do. Do you think Nigerian movies are doing better than our series, or our series are doing better than our movies? You watch Nigerian movies, you know someone that watches Nigerian movies, or you, like me, just recently started watching Nigerian movies and saying, hey, we're actually doing something here. Please do contact us 0903 2229797. I'll take it again, 0903 2229797, or 0818 2220205, 0818-2222-206. So you can reach us on any of those lines. But back to our conversation. Okay, so based on how we are running it now, I've noticed that when it comes to our series, we tend to not put too much weight into it. Let me explain. You know, if you're watching, if you know something like some American seasons that have been running for over 11 years, 12 years, 13 and the likes. We also have things like that. There are some that are on TV and stuff. I'm not going to mention any names, but there are some that we grew up watching. You should know this tune. Okay, so I'm just going to stick with that. Yeah, so those tunes are things that were popular. We grew up with those. But like, I don't know, is it that we should stick to making shorter series or longer ones? Because if you look at all those ones that have been running for years, whether it's the one I just hummed the tune or the other ones that are there, I see that it's starting to get boring.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just me. It just feels like they're just filling it now with more celebrities and bringing more people in, but there's really nothing to the show itself.
Well, I would say mostly because of the content. Because you don't have to promote a movie by bringing a lot of celebrities to catch people's attention. Yes. Because that's what is trending, and that's not what's going to give us progress in the series aspect of the movies. So now they'll just bring a lot of celebrities and then promote the movie. After then, people watch like 1 to 6 or 8 episodes and they're like, okay, I'm done with the movie. But that's not enough. Those years we had those series, they were there and they were very entertaining. They could last for years. Like they were bringing in new ones and they were able to captivate the audience attention and keep them for a long time. So we have a lot of work to do there.
We have a lot of work. Because I was saying, if you in the Hollywood industry, you have a series that has been running for years. In fact, people gave birth to children and their children are watching it with them. You understand? But like, these series are still standing and it feels like ours is kind of entering a decline because it's just losing that interesting factor. It now seems more like a hype show than anything else.
Well, people are just like, coming into it. Like now we have series, so they're taking baby steps. They're seeing how far it go in the market. Okay, it's a series. Okay, are they going to get people's attention? So baby steps. I believe that will grow from there. Just the people's attention now to okay, this series is nice. It's Nigerian. I want to watch it. I like to promote our own instead of only watching the foreign ones. So it's baby steps.
Yeah. So we're going to go on a quick break, and when we're back, somebody's already calling. The person has said we will not quick break anything today. Okay, let's see if we can take this call. Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear us? Hello? Yes? Hello, can you hear us? Hello? Hello? Oh, it's calling again. Hello? Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hollywood is better than.
Oh, really? Why do you say so? Okay.
Yeah, for me, the movies are better than.
Okay, the movies are better than the series.
Yes.
How so?
You said?
I said, how so? How are the movies better than the series? Oh, I think we lost that call. Or is it still on? No, I believe we lost that call. Please do call us back when we are back for our break. Right now, Jessica and I must take a very much needed break. And when we come back, we'll go back on the subject. And not that the subject is Hollywood better than Nollywood. That's not what we're saying.
That's not what we're saying.
Is a Nollywood series better than Nollywood movies? We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Citizen at Sunset on Citizen FM 93.7. This is the fun-packed radio show you heard about. Did you miss any one of our programming today? Join me, Didi, from the Citizen Pot when we run through our programs from sunrise. Stay abreast, get informed on news roundup. It even gets better. Do you think you know Nigeria? Answer 3 questions correctly and be one of our daily winners on quizzes. It is the full package. Let's take you back, way back on African Vibes. Let's celebrate the African people, the rich cultures across borders, the languages, the good food, and wealth of excellence on African Vibes. Join me every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It is on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja.
Okay, so Jessica and I were just saying now to ourselves that our previous caller was attempting, I think, to make a point that Nollywood movies are interesting, which is not debatable. But which one? Let's be very specific. Like, I know I'm supposed to mention names, but let's be specific. Old generation or new generation? Because I don't know if you know, there was this particular movie they did a remake. I think like last year or 2 years ago, something about a snake woman. I don't know if you remember, if you know it. I'm not going to name it, but the snake woman, right? And if you watch the old one, and like as we were Gen Z now, if you watch the old one, you're going to ask yourself, what is going on? The graphics, the theater, the plot. The plot was not plot. That's what I can tell you. Like, if you were even to ask me, what's this movie about? I'll just say a woman that turns to a snake and really bad graphic. That is the explanation I will give you. Because all I was just saying was her changing into a snake. Then the next thing, you just show a bridge. Then, like, the movie didn't really have a course that was directed on. So, like, please, sir, which one? Is it that old generation or where we are right now? Because with the new abilities and the partnerships that we have now, we're doing better with our movies. The budgeting is better. The movies are better. In fact, some of them are doing so well that we don't even need a part 2. Yes. Like the movie, for me, that's even something that Hollywood gets wrong too. Because there's a particular series of movies that is running now that if I see Vin Diesel one more time on screen, I will cry. Because what is it? How many series do you want to?
I share your opinion.
Every time I must see another one, you will add another person. Everybody's your family. Relax, Vin Diesel. Relax. We get it. It's okay.
Like, can you imagine?
Please, can all of you just rest? It is okay. How many years? I mean, I think the first time I even like got into that Vin Diesel's franchise was from 5. I think that was the one with The Rock in it. Yeah. That was the first time I ever even looked at that and I said, okay, what is this? Because I didn't really like see any of that when I was way younger. So I just like got into it at 5 and I was like, okay. Then I went back to watch 1, 2, 3. But
same.
Bro, when it got to I think 8, I was like, okay, this is where we close the curtain.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We're totally done here, okay? You got your son back. everything is cool. But the next thing I'm hearing, expect 9. And I'm like, 9 for what?
And we are going to even expect more.
And then there's X. So which one is coming next? XX.
Yes, there has to be another one because the way it just.
I can't with this. And nobody from Vin Diesel should call me. No. All these youth, Gen Z, hear me now. Nobody should call me to try to tell me anything. Vin Diesel needs to relax. He needs to rest. It's okay. This isn't. What is it? No, because it's not becoming like Nigerian film. Never ending, part 1 to 15. Let us relax. You see that also Hollywood gets that wrong. Yeah. You shouldn't just keep marketing something because you feel okay. It's nice.
Fans and audience from that movie.
Even if you have an audience, it should end at a particular time. The movie should be so good that after one safe, everybody says, okay, this movie was fantastic. I feel like once
they make like the first season, second season, third season, and you've got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So when you keep on, you continue it loses that.
My limit, see, for me, a series that slaps the most is the ones that are just like 2-3 seasons. Bam, you have gotten what you need to get from everything. It slaps so hard, you're like, wow. In fact, I have watched. Why did I not even mention this Asian the other side? I'm talking about Korea now. Yes. For all the people that watch K-dramas and stuff. But I'm talking about a particular one. It was just one season, Jessica. One season, 16 episodes, and I've gotten everything I need to get about. In fact, the amount of 7 years later, 5 years later that I saw, it did not even throw me off. I was just like, life continues. Yes. Let's go. But when you're doing one film and you're dropping another one, every year you're dropping something, then my children will now know what's up, please. Now, what is it? How many years? Vin Diesel should rest. You will know what I'm talking about if you are a very devoted Vin Diesel fan.
Yeah, I am for sure.
So you want to, like we said again, our movies or our series, because we're about to wrap up. So you want to join this conversation, we're going to take one call, 0903 2229 797. Jessica, take the rest for me.
081-822-22205.
Yes, please call us or message us on WhatsApp. We want to hear your contribution. Should Nigeria stick to series or should they stick to movies? We need to know our strong points, because when we know our strong points, I think we'll stop wasting our money producing things that have no value. Yeah. And I'm even going to suggest that we self as a country, we need to start looking into more options. Everything doesn't have to be so standard. This is the generation of Gen Z, of people who like new things. I mean, like, there's even a web series that I was watching. Don't let me get started on that thing. Quality. And I don't think they really have anybody that is really sponsoring them or supporting them, but they were doing so well. I'll talk to you about it later, see if you know what I'm talking about. Right. But there's some web series I've actually seen that really went really well, and they have a lot of following, because for how many years were they running it and people followed them? They did just 3 seasons and it smashed. It was good. Well, let's not go back to Vin Diesel. I've vexed. Okay. So in the absence of calls, Jessica and I have come to the end of this program, and I'm just going to leave you with this word. Whether it is Nigerian movies or Nigerian series, support your local movies. Just support them. Because I was one of those people who used to go, we don't really have potential, we don't have anything, but I've eaten my words because we're doing good. Yes, we're doing better. And so you have to really believe that whether or not it looks like Nigeria is going down, no, we are actually doing better, and we can do better, and we will do better if we just have more resources. So and it needs sponsors, it needs people who continually watch these things, who put their money inside. So also pay attention to our movies. Don't just scroll past us on the app that you know I'm definitely talking about, the one that starts with the N and ends with the X. Don't scroll past our movies. Sometimes check it out, just look at something so that the app can go, that's a winner, that makes sense. Anyway, with this we bid you farewell. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.